calving on the farm started here in early February and ended in mid-April. It was a nice compact calving season, which we were happy about. Out of 97 cows in calf, we have 104 calves live on the ground today. Mortality rate was low and we had a higher than normal number of twins born. Yeah, so quickly following on from the calving season was the breeding season. So we started breeding here in the last week of April. 103 females in total were selected for breeding this year, with 23 of those being maiden heifers. So a preliminary scan on those 103 females showed that there's 86 in calf and will be calving in the first 8 weeks of calving next year, so that's going to be a busy time. That means we have 17 more cows left to re-scan. So the bull was pulled there on the 10th of July, so we'll be doing a final scan sometime in the middle of August to determine how many we have for next season. All of last year's spring-born males were sold as under 16-month bulls this summer, between the 10th of May and the 10th of July. They averaged 395 kilos carcass, and we were very satisfied with their conformation and fat scores. Yeah, so obviously the other task that's been going on right through 2020 has been conserving fodder for next winter. So the first cut of pit silage was done on the first week of June. It has to be said that yield was back as a result of drought conditions for probably the 8 weeks prior to that, or for the duration of the growing season for that crop. We swiftly got back out to grow a second cut of silage, which we normally do. This had a much better response in growth rates, and that was cut only last week at the 17th of July. That yield was better, it was wilted, and we're expecting to be both cuts to be high quality. On top of that, while it was tricky at times during the year, we have 130 bales of surplus grass made into silage bales, and we also managed to save 25 bales of hay. There's a further 5 acres to be cut in early August, all going well, and this should see us close to our targets for fodder for the winter coming. So one task that will be coming up in a couple of weeks' time is meeting our beef requirements. So we'll be weighing our cows and calves to comply with the requirements of the scheme. I suppose the calves look to be doing well at the minute, but we'll be hoping to replicate the performance that we got on our calves last year. So just in terms of last year's results, our bull calves were 312 kilos at 200 days of age, and our female calves were 274 kilos at 200 days of age. So that corresponds to daily live weight gains of 1.36 for the bulls and 1.16 for the heifer calves. I suppose then on the weaning efficiency aspect of it and weighing the cows as well, our average cow weight was 685 kilos across the board. So that corresponded to a weaning efficiency percentage of 43%, which is something we were obviously very happy with as well.